One of the things that I would suggest, though, certainly for any mission-based organization, even just your advocacy arm of that, it really is going to be understanding how the law impacts what you do. And so really keeping your eye on, what is changing in legislation, what is changing at the city level, what is changing, if you're working on federal, what are some of the trends that you're seeing come up there. So I think that getting people involved in that and seeing corporations are even doing this too, right now, looking at how can we get people who care about our work or, our product to also advocate for us. If big corporations can do it, you can definitely do it if you're a mission-based organization. So, really think about the ways that impact the work that you're trying to do and how you can engage people around real options for change, especially if you have something that's a very long-term type of project that can be very difficult. I worked on climate change, right? So that can, people care about it, but also, in theory, it should be difficult to turn people out for that. And yet, because you break it into these little smaller chunks of achievable, winnable objectives, you can get people involved. People have to know that it's not just about, what happens 20 years from now, 30 years from now. It's also about all the pieces of change that we can make that are going to build on each other and building that into your work with your advocates. Honestly, one of the things that I love about this kind of work is just the way it helps people build that into their own identity. And when you talk about habitual advocacy, it's like, yeah, I'm a climate activist, or I'm a repo activist, or I'm a, even if I don't think of myself as an activist, and that's not a word that I would necessarily use, I am a person who cares about these issues, and I will take some actions about it in my life, whether that's becoming a recurring donor or whether that is educating myself about these issues. Those are things that you can help people to engage with.